Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JavaLavaCraft on the solo player world. And in the last episode, we got a ton of work done on the path and a few other things as well. But today we're going to be traveling down that path once again and get to work on the Flower Forest farm because that's why we built the whole path in the first place. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a boat and head over there. So today we're going to get a few things done. We're going to start by, getting this flower forest done. We're also going to have to mine some terracotta, and we're going to get some work done over in the sand biome city that is currently unnamed. Whoa! So if you got a name for that, by the way, make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the nether portal. Hey guys, here we are on the other side of the nether portal with the flower forest biome behind us, and it is time to go ahead and get started on a flower forest farm. I kind of know how it works, just need some bone meal and some dispensers and stuff, so we're gonna do it from scratch. No tutorials, no nothing, no links. Yeah, I'm gonna just come up with something. I'm not sure, it can't be that hard, right? I hope not, at least. Anyways, we're about to find out because it is time for time-lapse mode. We got so much work done. That took forever, you guys, and it took a lot of resources, believe it or not. I didn't think it was going to, but we had to craft up a lot of dispensers. After I did all this, I realized we probably could have just done one big row and just had one row of dispensers go like cascading down multiple levels. But this is more fun and a lot more, a lot more work. Anyways, it's done now, and it's not completely lossless, but we don't really need it to be because it is very, very efficient. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started, and I'll show you guys how it works once we hit the on switch. So we got two switches over here. One of them is actually going to turn on the farm, so we flip that one up, and it should start the flower forest process. Yeah, look at that. I keep calling it the flower forest's flower farm. But yeah, it's pretty smart. So basically this, ooh, oh, that was weird. So basically when we flip this, it powers this line down because it's basically hooked up to two separate hopper clocks that control the two different kind of things that we built up. So this one here, I believe, powers all of the water dispensers, makes them go on and off. No, this one powers the bone meal dispensers down below, and this one up here powers the water. So as you can see, every time the water disappears, all of the flowers get grown, and then we wash them down with the water that's coming out of these dispensers up here. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, not lossless. There's some stuff up on the sides, but the flowers just basically never stop flowing through this system. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just keeps going and going and going. It's also semi self-refueling because we have item filters right over here. Let's try not to pick up a ton of flowers. Oh, we're losing some there. Oh well. We have some item filters over here set up to collect all of the seeds. We got 4 of those, and then they just run directly into these composters, which are then auto-dropped back into a water stream that goes right into where we put all of the bone meal. So yeah, the bone meal goes into this chest over here, and basically we can just pop in and drop a bunch of bone meal. Well, really, we got to put it in this hopper over here. It's not completely fixed. We probably have to put some upside down stairs here so that we can access this chest, but it loads up the minecart, and then the minecart goes around and puts it in all of the different dispensers. However, that's way too slow, and the minecart loader breaks once the hopper and the minecart are both full, because the hopper minecart can't pull anything out of the hopper, basically, or the system never powers on, because yeah, it's just how it works. So we're gonna eventually probably have to put a better loading system here, but as a kind of a band-aid, we just have this switch. The other switch over there basically powers this redstone block and pushes it forward and makes it so that this system is always on, and the minecart is just constantly going back and forth. Yeah, so we actually had to go in and manually input all of the bone meal for the first time, but we have a ton of it from our farm over near the mega base in the mega redstone quarry. So that's basically how it works. It's pretty cool, and we also built up a little bit of a collection system, so all of the flowers come in to the system over this way and up into more water streams that put them in to these chests over here. So we haven't put like little item frames or anything yet, and maybe we can clean this area up, although I did notice that we have a river biome right over here that spawns lots of squids, so this might be a good spot to put a ink farm. We can have both loaded at the same time and collect black dye over here as well. Then really all we're missing is the cactus for the green dye. Oh my gosh, I've got so many flowers in my pockets. Anyways, yeah, all of the flowers come into these chests over here. As you can see, we've been running this farm for a little while, and it's super, super fast. We got plenty of dye, guys. We got a lot of different kinds. I think we have all the different kinds that the flower forest biome actually produces in this one, at least, except for the two tall flowers, which we don't really need because we can get all of those colors from the little flowers anyway. So yeah, we got like light gray, red, magenta, pink, yellow, orange even, and then yeah, everything but white, black. We can combine everything else to make all the other colors, except for green and lime green. So all the bone meal that we use to fuel this thing is also what we're going to have to use to produce white dye and lime green dye and light blue dye and all that stuff. So we got most of the dyes covered in this area, fortunately, and once we add that squid farm, this place will be pumping out a lot of different kinds of dye, and it should be lots of fun. Anyways, this whole project has been lots and lots of fun. It is time to do a little bit of work on the sand village, like I said at the beginning of the episode. So we're gonna head back over there. We're gonna take our fancy little portal and blue ice pathway and get some work done on the inner wall. Should be lots of fun. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, we are just outside the Sandy City. We still have a portal over there, but we're using it right now for villager transport, so we gotta clean that up. It is time to go ahead and get started on some work in the Sandy City. We gotta come up with a better name, maybe like the Oasis or something. I don't know. You guys help me out with that in the comments down below. Anyways, it is time once again to go into time-lapse mode. You guys, bit of a big time lapse there. We got a ton of work done on the inner gates or walls, I guess. So now the wall is pretty much finished up. We might spruce it up a little bit when we start putting buildings in here. Maybe we'll put some like vines and leaves and stuff on the inside just to make it a little bit less, you know, I don't know. It's not ugly, but it's kind of plain. It's a little plain. And it looks better than just having like randomly placed sandstone blocks everywhere, I think. And we filled in a couple of these patches here as well, so that it wasn't just like an explosion from our makeshift creeper farms and everything. But yeah, it is done finally, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It goes all the way around. You can run through the whole thing, I believe. And most of them are bottom half slabs, so you don't have to worry about mobs spawning up here as much. We might have to put some kind of light up here, and we definitely have plenty of light on the other side, on the outer wall, at least along the wall. It gets a little dark over here. Lots of mobs like to spawn, especially since most of it's mob proof in there. But I like the vibe of the outer wall a little bit more, so that's cool, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, it's been lots of fun hanging out with you today. We got a ton of work done. We got a whole flower farm done for lots of dyes. We got a lot of work done on the inner wall of the unnamed sand city, and yeah, we unfortunately did not get to the terracotta mining. We're gonna have to start off next episode by getting that done, because we want to get a lot of work done in the main area of the city. We might get a little bit more work done in there. I know we didn't work on it today, and we're kind of been trying to get something done every single episode over in the mega base area, so maybe we'll get something done over there as well. But that's actually going to be it for me today, guys. It's been lots of fun. Thanks for hanging out, and hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode, and if you're excited to see even more content from the LavaCraft verse, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. That's going to do it for me today. Bye.